All right, welcome to Active Restore, day 17 of the 30-day challenge, July 2024. We're going to jump right into it, starting seated. This practice, you might benefit from having a strap or a belt nearby. Maybe, we'll see how it goes, but we'll start seated. Your version of a comfortable seat, perhaps cross-legged. I like to sit up onto something, just helps lift the pelvis a little bit. Tilt the pelvis and give a little bit more access to the lungs. Drop right into your version, again, of a comfortable seat. Tall spine. Begin to connect with your breath. Notice the breath. Eyes closed if it's available, just to support turning inward, if that's available for you. Otherwise, a soft gaze just in front of you, staring, gazing at a single pointed location or an object. We'll start slow, we'll build up a bit of a bell curve in sort of the breathing rate and pace, and then bring the practice down. Again, these sort of 15-20 minute practices just to tune in to oneself, to connect with one's own embodiment, have an experience of an embodied inquiry, and engage in a full-bodied breathing, moving meditation. So starting slow here, take our time to bring the shoulders up to your ears and breathe in as you bring the shoulders up. As you breathe out, allow the shoulders to then rest away from the ears. Inhale, shoulders come up, squeeze the shoulder muscles there, the upper trap muscles, trapezius. And then exhale, let that go. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders down. Inhale, shoulders up. And exhale, shoulders down. Let's try that one more time. Shoulders up, inhale, and an exhale. Okay, let's have a twist, seated twist to the left. Inhale, let's inhale to the right, just confuse us a little more. Inhale, right. It's always sometimes interesting when teaching camera versus in a class and the mirroring thing. Okay, inhale, right. Then exhale, come back through center. Inhale to your left. Exhale, center. Once again, inhale, right. Turn the torso, and if you can, even look over the right shoulder. So we incorporate more of the twist from tailbone through to your crown. Exhale, center. Inhale, left. Even more, we can turn the eyes all the way to the corners. Eye gazing as far as you can to complete the twist. Exhale, center. Inhale, right. So breathe in all the way. Exhale, inhale left, exhale, do 1 more per side. Inhale to the right, tall spine, exhale, once again, inhale left, and exhale. Okay, a little bit more, give more access to the upper lungs here. Inhale, sweep your arms up, look up. And then exhale, just bring the hands down through center. And then we'll sweep them out wide. And then inhale, reach up, look up, sort of arch the spine. And exhale through center. I like to interlace my fingers on the way down. And inhale, reach up. And exhale. Some of your deepest breath of your day here. Could be a really important, interesting study, nutritive for your nervous system, toning the lungs, supporting a balance in sympathetic and parasympathetic tone. Okay, side body. Right fingertips off the mat or beside you, sweep your left arm up, inhale. Some of you might even be able to bring your right elbow down to the floor, get a bit more out of that. Exhale, center. Then inhale, sweep your right arm up and over. And exhale, come back through center. Inhale, sweep your left arm up, side bend. Maybe look up to your top hand. And then exhale, center. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. And exhale. Inhale, left arm up and over. All right, nice work. One more time on the other side. Sweeping your right arm up, deep inhale, all the way to the peak. And exhale. All right, let's take the feet now, soles of your feet together. Before we do that, why don't we rinse the knees out after sitting cross-legged? So rinse out the hips, the knees wash side to side. Maybe pause along the way if there's anything interesting to feel into, stretch into. Different sensations through the hip joint, outer hip, inner hip. For 3, for 2, and 1. Okay, now soles of the feet together, butterfly pose shape in yoga, Baddha Konasana. You can hold the feet here. We're going to integrate some cat-cow in this shape. You can hold the ankles, shins too, the knees as well. On your inhale, pull your belly, your chest forward and look up. Deep inhale, so inhale all the way to the peak. Pull the shoulders back. Then exhale, round your spine. Let the shoulders round. Pull your belly in, exhale, exhale, exhale. Then inhale forward. Then exhale, round. Giving yourself the permission to really exaggerate your breath. Choosing to really breathe here. Take it outside of the range of your resting breath. When we're driving, when we're sitting at computers and we're texting, that whole thing where the breath is just kind of shallow typically. In this practice, we're choosing to increase the bandwidth of your breathing capacity. So really tap into your aliveness and stimulate both a balance in activation, a healthy activation, sympathetic activation, balance with your parasympathetic, just balancing out the nervous system. Also giving fresh oxygen, blood supply to our brain, the organs of the body as we incorporate this breath and movement. For 3, for 2, and 1. All right, release. We can cross the legs one more time. Take a moment to pause, just observe for a moment what's happening for your system. Getting out of the mind and into just attending to your embodiment. Maybe one more here to just increase the vibe a little bit, increase the tone. With the arms. On the inhale, reach your arms up. On the exhale, make fists and squeeze your arms down and find a powerful exhale there. So inhale up, exhale, like so. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. This can be done with eyes open or closed. Inhale up, exhale, inhale up. Finding these sharp exhales. We'll go for 10. 4, 3, 2, deep inhale. 1, let that go. Take a deep inhale, fill your lungs all the way. Exhale fully. Take a deep inhale once again, fill all the way up. Hold the breath at the top, tuck your chin for a moment if it's available here. Draw up on the pelvic floor and scoop the belly in. Notice the space in your body. And when you're ready to lift your chin, exhale, return to a natural, conscious, full style of breathing. Okay, a couple more here. Almost there into our final resting meditative posture. On your mat, this is going to be a bit more to connect with the core as well. Plant the palms next to your hips for support to begin. Float your feet up. Here we are in a bit of a V sit. You could call it a V sit. In yoga, this is a variation of boat pose, Navasana. But we'll add on breath and movement. On the inhale, reach your feet away. On the exhale, bring your knees in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. If you wish, you can float the hands up off the floor as well. Challenge the balance, the coordination. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Straighten the legs. Inhale, reach your arms. For some of you, where a strap could be really nice, we're going to fold forward. Hands to your feet or strap around your feet. And folding forward, bring your forehead towards your knee shins. Take some full deep breath here. Full breath in. And a full breath out. If it's available, in and out through the nose, and notice and listen for this sort of ocean sounding breath with your breathing. Lengthen the tissues of your back body, spread through the toes, wake up through the feet. We'll go for 5. Breathe into the width of your back body, your low back, your mid back, upper back. For 3, for 2, and for 1. All right, inhale, slowly rise up. One more here, a reverse tabletop, dynamic reverse tabletop. By dynamic, I just mean moving up and down, this theme of breath and movement. Plant the palms next to your waist, just behind you. You can turn the thumbs out more to get external rotation of your shoulder joint. If there's any shoulder stickiness or issues there, turn the thumbs out more. Plant the feet about hip width apart. We'll start slow here just to demonstrate. Inhale, lift your hips up. We can continue to keep the chin tucked or look to the ceiling or tip your skull back. That's the inhale on the way up. Exhale, we'll just tap your sit bones back down, and then inhale up, squeeze your back body. Exhale, inhale up, exhale down. Find a strong finish here, so work these full deep breath cycles. Don't be shy with your breath. Full breath in, clear exhale, clearing out any congestion, stickiness, sluggishness, or laziness out of the system, physiologically speaking, nervous system, psychologically speaking, clearing some space. We'll go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. Straighten the legs. Let's take our time to lie flat now. Slowly lower. You can take your time. Slowly lower. Use your core. Draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Give yourself a hug. Knees to chest. Breathe all the way down into your low back. Maybe you even sigh the breath out at some point in your practice, a few times along the way. Just like let that energy move through you. Can stay a little longer here. Grab the outer edges of your feet for what can be called a happy baby pose. Pull the knees down. Try to send your tailbone to the back of your mat and reach to your crown. You can also rock side to side, forward, backward, just to massage out the back muscles. All right. We'll lift the hips for a moment, bridge pose. Squeeze your glutes. These are often, for many folks in our dominant culture here, where there's a lot more sitting, usually the glutes are often underactivated, and so important to connect with them for spinal health, core, opening up the hip flexors. Breathe here for 3. Maybe even your hands place under your low back to lift the hips and pelvis a little higher. 2. Deep inhale, let your belly come out. And then exhale. Take your time to slowly lower, 1 vertebrae at a time. Rinse your knees side to side for a moment. Bit of extra spinal twist in there as well. And then for our hips, we'll come into thread the needle pose, reclined pigeon pose. Lift your right leg up. Actually, this might feel a nice little bonus before we get there. Grab behind your knee or your shin, your calf, and then with your straight right leg, just pull your shin towards you. You can point and flex the foot a few times just to support a rinsing out of the back line of your thigh from the tailbone through to your heel, your toes. Also flossing out the sciatic nerve, bathing it with fresh fluid and movement. Okay, now from here, let's bend the right knee and place the right ankle onto left thigh. Pigeon pose, reclined, thread the needle. Draw your left thigh in towards you, and then we can wrap the fingers around the front of your left shin. You can stay engaged here by flexing through the feet, so pull the toes up to your shins. Sometimes nice to rock side to side or sort of circle on the low back, pelvis, sacrum here. Breathe into the sensations that you're noticing and exhale any of that stickiness or congestion that you feel in the level of tissue sensation. Help your nervous system and your mind, your ego, to adapt to this kind of experience, to let your inner environment know this is okay. All right, 1 more breath here, and then the exhale to release. You can give that leg a bit of a shake, take what you need in between, and then we'll switch sides. When you're ready, we'll bring the left leg up straight, left leg, grab behind the calf, the knee, or grab for your foot, and then draw your knee, shin towards your face, chest, stretch out the back line. You can point and flex your left foot a few times. Notice your breath. You can breathe all the way down into the low belly, low back. Maybe you roll the ankle a few times in one direction, the other. When you're ready to, then we can go ahead and bend the left knee. Place left ankle onto right thigh. Great. Rock side to side, forward, backward. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Okay, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this at home. Bring your arms and your legs up towards the sky, and then start to shake your ankles, your wrists, your fingers, your toes, your legs. Shake vigorously your arms and your legs. Shake it out. Breathe. Shake, shake, shake. So we're loosening up the muscles that attach to all the bones of our limbs here. Shake it out. Shake, 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 shake. And breathe. Find a really big, honest breath in and an honest breath out. And then let that go. And right away, drop into a resting posture. Lie flat. Take another honest breath in. Fill your lungs. And an honest breath out. Maybe you sigh it out. Holy moly, right? Deep inhale. And an exhale, if you can. Close the eyes and develop this attunement to your nervous system in such a way that you really start to notice and integrate the soothing, nurturing quality that appreciates also the other end of the spectrum, that challenges your nervous system in a healthy way. Developing what I have started to call nervous system fluency or somatic fluency. Really paying attention to and cultivating the profound intelligence of the body-mind that's united with the intelligence of your breathing. Allow the bones of your body to rest into the support of earth. Soften the muscles of your face, soften the jaw, the chest, the arms, the belly, the pelvis, the legs. Like a snow globe, we shook up the body with integrating this breathing practice and the movements. You can imagine and feel the settling quality that's happening for you in your system. And with non-judgmental, curious, open awareness, we're here just witnessing the movement and flow of the intelligence through your system. Resting here on the earth. In some way, this is a practice of what has been called somatic descent practice by a fellow named Reginald Ray. Wrote a beautiful book called The Awakening Body. And a practice like this invites, for a lot of people who maybe are busy in the mind a lot and the flight from the present moment, to come into the present moment and contact the present moment directly through your breath and your embodiment, this embodied inquiry. So, giving yourself that space, honoring this precious time to be here with yourself, your direct experience, to be in this open space of non-judgment and compassion, curiosity. This self-tending, this self-care practice. So stay as long as you have available, and let that be part of your personal self-study. Thanks for tuning in, and look forward to seeing you again real soon. Take good care.